Hello and welcome to my first weekly vlog. This week, which was at the end of March in real time, I tackled building a snail out of cardboard.
It's got little earrings. No, this is just to hold it down.
I just used an Amazon
And the
box,
other side as
and it
well.
was exactly the right size for my snail.
I think that's looking good. I found a box, and this is the box I'm going to use for the rest of my project, so I don't have to buy anything.
Then I used the box and the plastic tray from a Healthy Choice Steamers meal, and those were both the exact right dimensions for what I needed. And here I'm making the shell outline of the snail, and I am meticulously measuring everything because it all has to fit together perfectly. The assignment required several elements, including having like a cavity that you could look into. So here I am measuring. There's going to be 2 of these large circles and then 2 smaller circles to make up the shell. You can see I'm slightly perplexed. This was getting very mathy. But figuring out the plan on paper was really important to making the project work. This technique is called scoring.
And then this is going to be glued on there.
This is my deep concentration face.
So much glue.
The human head is a surprisingly strange shape. It's not round at all, so I had to fix it. This flip book is based on a nightmare that I had when I was a little girl. It was a recurring nightmare that I had often about this giant robot, and it was coming across the pastures towards our farmhouse, and I could feel the ground shaking. It was terrifying. This one I ended differently though. I get real with you for the first time about my debt here.
So right now I am chatting with one of my credit cards. I owe them my monthly payment, and right now I'm 2 payments behind. So I'm chatting with them to see if I can make arrangements to pay it, because I don't want to be in arrears. I want to pay my debt off, but I need them to help me with it. What they'll do is they will lower my interest rate so that when I make a payment, it goes to the balance. So my actual credit limit on this card is, so I have paid down $4,000 this way, and it's really helpful. So they have indeed given me some arrangements. I can pay instead of...
Basically, they cut my payment in half,
and no interest. So that
the entire payment
goes straight to my balance, which lowers my balance, and someday it will be paid off. Alright, so I'm here. So I'm going to go and pay it. She gave me till the 31st. And there's a big ice storm incoming. So I do not want to take chances that I won't be able to get out to pay it, or that I'll pay it through my bank and it won't go through in time. Because if I don't make a payment, then it reverts back. So
so awesome. It's a huge weight on my shoulders every single month. So here we go. While I was there, I picked up some seeds because I want to do some things in my garden this year, and you'll be seeing that in upcoming videos. They had an amazing selection. What a view! That is the CN Tower in the distance. And as I pan the camera, it ends with Lake Ontario in the distance. I really love living near the lake. Next stop was Farm Boy. Let's get some supplies. This is what I got. I was stocking up because my daughter's birthday is coming up, and this is one of her favorite meals, pasta with that meat sauce. And I also found this hand soap in the brand that I use, but since I'm non-scented, which was amazing. And I picked up some Starbucks. My daughter wanted to try that strawberry drink from Starbucks for her birthday, so I picked that up, and then I headed home on the bus. Here I'm filling my tire that keeps going flat. I'm watching my 600-pound life where they are now, and what I've noticed is how food is your greatest love, but can also be your biggest enemy because it can kill you. I don't know, I've got to do something about my relationship with food, and that's that. I've got to change it. First, I take a trip to my local Staples, and I look at their planners. I can't duplicate these exactly, but I can create a similar facsimile for myself, which I'll show you at a later date. Right now, I am creating a binder so that I can study and get all of my assignments done for the end of term. I had 16 assignments, and getting them organized was a large part of getting through it. It was extremely stressful, even though most of the assignments were art, and I like art. For me, one of the biggest challenges is getting and staying organized so that I know exactly what I need to do and when. I am an expert procrastinator, so having everything organized does help. And that's all for this week. Thank you for watching. If you made it this far, then maybe you could like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.